White men, specifically straight white men, come off awful in that TV show. Why is Viola Davis the first black? I don't know. Because racism. Because there are not many roles historically. So should we all flagellate? Where's my whip? I'm sorry, Viola. I'm sorry. Oh, they've won other awards. Oh yeah, they've been given awards at the Oscars. Oh, nominated all the time. It's not even a big deal. Are you happy with 13%? Will that satiate you? Oh, actually, if you want to talk black women, it's more like 6%, 7%. Would you be happy with that? And why are there no Korean men winning Oscars? There's never been a Korean man to win an Oscar. What the fuck, America? What the fuck, white people? How dare you? 0 Vietnamese women have won Emmys.
Why aren't we complaining that the Oscars and other award shows are like all white?
Why aren't we complaining that they're all white? They're not all white. What are you talking about? The Oscars constantly give awards based on their own white guilt. Why do you think they just gave the fucking Oscar to 7 Years a Slave? Why? Because it was about slavery. And wasn't that shit? Black people are winning awards constantly. They just gave an award to the black woman from that movie. Denzel Washington, Halle Berry. Fucking F. It's never enough, though. It's never enough. It's not based on merit. It's based on race. Because these people see race. They're fucking racist.
It's just like white people congratulating other white people on being white.
Wait a minute, what? You're telling me the Oscars is congratulating people for being white? No, it's for their achievement in the field of acting and movie making. So the winner of Best Cinematography goes to this white guy who happened to do an amazing job at cinematography. Because we're not all pussy, guilt-riddled dorks who are sitting there going, well, how can we balance this out? How can we give the appearance of equality? I know how. Fuck merit. Fuck talent. Fuck actually achieving awards. No, let's just give more shit to black people. Yeah, it's like reparations, but just with meaningless awards and trophies.
Everybody should be represented.
And they are. Everybody is represented. You make a movie. It's the free market. Nobody's stopping you from making a movie. Go make a movie and put it up there. And let's politicize filmmaking. Why don't we? Why don't we just make it a big game of who won the most awards, the whites or the blacks? Let's count it up and let's see if we are personally okay with the outcome. And if black people get more than 13.2% of the awards, I'm coming after you and I'm calling you a fucking pussy racist. A racist against white people, just in case everybody at home isn't clear what I'm talking about there. And if they get 15% of the Oscars, or God forbid, 25% of the Oscars, it might just be because they earned it, because their performances demanded it. And I'm okay with that. But if it's flagrant vaginas like you voting them in because they are black, I take major issue with that.
Why don't we know the difference between appropriation and appreciation?
Why?
Fuck your cultural appropriation. Don't even go down that road. If you want to go down that road, black people culturally appropriated Christianity and the English language and every single part of American culture. Every single part. Are you going to criticize them for that? Oh no, right. It's a one-way street. It's a fuck white people. I got you.
Why can't we figure out how to make our own pop culture, our own slang, our own cool clothes, instead of stealing other people's cool clothes and then saying that they are our cool clothes?
We have that shit, you goddamn freakish nerd. Look at this goober. Christ. We have our own slang. Where have you been? Are you kidding me? Come to California. I'll teach it to you. Cool clothes. Dude, what a fucking dick. Tosser, slapper, chump, puto, maricon, bitch. Shut that kid up.
Why are white people obsessed with Wes Anderson?
Because he's a great filmmaker. Obsessed with Wes Anderson? Dude, what does Wes Anderson being white have to do with anything? The guy's a quirky, genius filmmaker. End of story. White people are obsessed with him.
Why would you ever say thug life? It's a bad life.
Because they're making fun of it. They're making fun of thug life. It's a meme. It's an internet meme and a joke.
What do you have against seasoning and spiciness? Didn't Christopher Columbus discover America looking for spices?
That's just retarded. I mean, that guy, I don't want to beat on a dead horse, but Jesus. Wowie Maui. That guy is problematic visually.
Why are casseroles our thing?
Why do you try to avoid confrontation at all costs?
What? Have you been to my channel? Avoid confrontation? What was that about casseroles? Dude, these people are fucking pathetic. This is the assembly of white people that they've chosen? Get me on this goddamn panel. I'll shake things up. Who are these people? Avoid confrontation. White people? So wait a minute. Oh, yeah. That's what we were doing in World War II and Vietnam and Iraq and Afghanistan and Libya and Syria. Yeah, the white people avoiding confrontation nonstop.
Why is it crazy that I'm white and I have a big butt?
Because most white people don't have a big butt, and your big butt is not the same kind of big butt that black women have. Your big butt is fat. You have a fat ass. Not P-H-A-T, F-A-T. They have a shapely, round rump. Their rumpitude is righteous. You are just sloppy and fucking fat and disgusting. That's the difference. Do you see? Do you comprehend?
Why do you make such a big deal when somebody doesn't want to hike?
What? I mean, nonsense. Nonsensical is what I'm hearing out of that schlub.
Why do you keep talking about reverse racism? That is not a thing.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, you're right. You're very right. Reverse racism is not a thing. The problem is that doofus would say that black people cannot be racist to whites. You're right. There is no reverse racism. It's just racism from people of color towards each other, themselves, and white people. And white people can be racist towards other white people, which is what we are witnessing right here and now. That's racism. That's what it is.
We are the people in power.
What the fuck are you talking about, we are the people? Dude, first of all, Barack Hussein Obama is a black man. So he runs the country. He runs the free world. So I guess black people are in power. So I guess racism, it just got turned on its fucking head. So now racism means black people being racist towards whites. And how goddamn condescending is it for you to, in 2015, say white people are in power? Talk about a white power movement. You just heard it. That is the subtle bullshit white supremacy he just said. No, white people are not in power. Jay-Z has more power than I will ever have. And he's black as a shadow. His lips are enormous. Okay? Oh, is that edgy for me to say? Am I allowed to say that fact? Did you hear how many syllables I added to that? Listen again. Fact. Yeah, I'm sorry. Beyonce and Jay-Z and Kanye have power. I don't have that power. And I'm white. So fuck you with your condescension.
Racism is about oppression. Sorry, white people have not been oppressed.
Cunt! What a fucking idiot! Nice sense of history. White people have not been oppressed? Where? In what country, in what era are you fucking talking about? Idiotic! Holy Christ! Racism is not about oppression. Racism is about tribalism. It's about feeling that one race is superior to another. It is about denigrating a person based on their race. And this is something that black people and brown people and yellow people are perfectly capable of because they are human beings, just like us, the whites.
Why are you too afraid to speak up when someone says something racist?
Oh, trust me, my sweet fat-assed friend, I'm not afraid, and I will call out racism no matter what color the racist is.
Why do we think that having one friend of color means that nothing we say or do could possibly ever be racist?
Why do you have a lisp? Why has a grown woman never attempted to address her lisp? Her baby voice. Her baby voice. Why is it that if you have one black friend, it's like you could think that you're not racist anymore because you got your black friends? Oh, I get it. I understand the paradigm that we're in. You can't have a black friend because that sounds racist. You can't not have a black friend because that sounds racist. You can't have 5 black friends. Oh, what are you, trying to deny you're racist just because you have black friends? No, it doesn't work. You're white, you're racist. End of story. I could tell you I've fucked 10 black women, which I have. And you still will call me a racist. Well, oh, just because you fucked? Oh, right, so you fucked 10 black chicks and now you're not racist? Oh, slave owners, they fucked 10 black chicks. They're a racist. Sorry, not gonna work.
Why does being half white automatically make my commentary on white culture only half true?
What a cunt, what a dick. Shut this bitch up. Look at that face, look at that neck. Where is the neck? Where's the chin? Where's the jaw? How is your body functioning? Look at the denim shirt. Ugh.
I am just as much white as I am Mexican.
Nobody goddamn cares that you're half and half. Nobody cares. Shut your hole.
Why do you believe that Black Lives Matter means that your life doesn't matter?
Because when you say Black Lives Matter, it's kind of obviously saying that not all lives matter. It's clearly saying that white lives don't matter. It's like if I went out and said, I love white people. If a black person heard me say that, they might take it as, I don't love black people. It's sort of completely obvious. You know what I mean? I've been speaking in baby voice since I was a toddler, and it's always worked in my favor. I've gotten positive reinforcement about my speaking voice, and nobody's corrected me on it. And now I'm on MTV.
Every life matters. It's just that one has a harder time living.
What the fuck? What do you mean one has a tougher time living? First of all, cops kill more white people than black. So you should switch that little script around. It should be white lives matter if you're talking about police brutality and cops killing citizens. Second of all, if you want to talk about Black Lives Matter, why do you think black people are getting killed? Why do you think that's happening? It's because black people are killing themselves. And let me just point out that the Black Lives Matter movement is not addressing that. They're not telling other black people that. They're pointing to white people and saying, fuck you, we're scapegoating you. We're scapegoating the cops, the people that we hire to maintain order and sanity in society. They're blaming them. They're not looking at themselves, which is the culprit of black murder 93% of the fucking time.
Why do you get offended when you see a table full of black people, but not when you see a lunchroom full of white people?
What are you effing talking about? Who's getting offended by a table full of black people? Nobody. And a room full of white people? I got news for you. Hold on, let me speak your language. I got news for you. So I'm in Germany right now, and like if I go out to a movie, it's going to be a movie full of white people. And if I go on a bus, it's going to be a bus full of white people. And if I go out walking in the street, it's going to be a street full of white people. Do you understand? There are white people in the world, and there's nothing fucking wrong with being white, you fucking dense bitch.
Why do you always ask to have a white people club?
There is no white people club because we don't feel the need to do it. Because we're not racists.
You already do. It's the student union. It's primarily white. They have a black student union because you don't represent them well.
Dude, that is such bullshit. What do you mean a black student union? No, it's because they want to talk about black issues because they're fucking tribal. It's because they prefer to hang out with members of their own race, which is common in every race. And what are you talking about? It's called the student union. What school did you go to? I went to UCLA. It's mostly Asians. It's UCLA. It's called the University of Caucasians Lost Among Asians. That was the nickname. Why? Because they're smart and they bust ass at school and get into the top universities. Oh, the white student union. Oh, I guess, wait a minute. Devin, don't get crazy. This is a white-black issue. Do not bring Asians into this. Is anybody going to address the fact that Asians are disproportionately represented in colleges in America? Is that racist? Should I have formed a white club at my school because I was surrounded by Asians at Berkeley and UCLA? I guess I would have had every right to, because this dickless freak is falling over himself making excuses for the racist groups blacks create. Oh, it's not racist, right? Because they have no power. How could they have power? They're black. Fuck them, right?
Why do you see the success of people of color as a threat to you?
Nobody sees that. What is that? Dude, who is he talking to? Once again, let me reference the fact that we voted a black man as president. That's kind of successful. I mean, what is he talking